Hello everyone, my name is Anuj and I welcome you to Master Excel Now. And today we are going to work with some data and try to get meaningful information using filter and sort. So sometimes there are key pieces of information. For example, right now I have employee name and the department they work with. And I have about 49 names listed here. Now, they are what I need. However, they're too scattered. So if you see David Lee, customer service, then Grace Miller, operations, then HR for Yasmin Lee, then Zachary Miller, IT. So it's too scattered for me to understand how many people are working in this department and who is working in this department. So the easiest way for me is to sort this data using a filter. The first and the easiest way here is click on your data. On the Home tab, go on the extreme right, sort and filter, apply a filter. And then when the filters are applied, you would know by the small triangle drop down. Click on it and say A to Z on department. So now I have, okay, X number of people here, then I have HR, then IT, and then operations. But this is only about 49 people that are working here. What if I had 500 or 5,000 employees that I'm working in, and I have more than four departments? It will be very troublesome to scroll back and forth this data. So we'll have to use a different approach. And before I get into that approach, I would really request everyone to please do share your love by like, share, and subscribe this channel and video content. Press the bell icon so that we can notify you whenever there is a new video which can be very informative and learning. Thank you. Now, let's see the other way of doing it. First, we want all the department names listed as headers. So right now what is happening is employee name and department under which we have the information. But I am categorically looking at department and then the employees. So the way we think is different. So how I am going to do it is I'm going to go ahead and bring my departments as headers here. So let's do it manually real quick. So customer service, then IT, then HR, and lastly operations. Make sure if you're typing manually, you check that the spellings and spaces are correct. If not, copy paste from here like I did. Let's quickly go ahead and highlight them as header and readjust the height and width of the cells if needed. A little more will do. Perfect. And center line these. Okay, now I have everything that I need and everything is in place. So I need all the people from customer service here, all from IT, HR, and operations. To show you how it is done, I'm going to quickly go ahead and sort my data again on employee so that they are not in a particular order, right? Perfect. So now in customer service, right here in cell D2, I'll start by equals to filter, and then I have my brackets on. The first is an array. So in this array, I'm going to select my data, which is from cell A2 all the way to cell A49. And I'm going to lock this permanently. So this is my absolute range. You can do that by pressing F4. Next, it asks me to include what is included, this, which is department. Then I select again from all the way from B2 to B49, and I press F4 again for an absolute range. And I want it to be equal because I'm only looking for people who are in customer service. So what I'll do is, because I'm checking department and my range for department is B2 to B49, I'll press equals to, and then I'll click on the header here, which is customer service, and then close the brackets or hit enter. Now you see all the people from customer service are here, and cell D2 is where my formula is. I'll take my mouse on the extreme right corner. You will see a crosshair. Click and drag it to IT, HR, and operations. So all this information is here. Let's quickly make a change. So here, let me highlight Benjamin's. Okay, so let's make it nice blue. So one of them is in customer service, and I want one of them is in IT. So let me change it to IT. See, Benjamin has now moved from here to here. One of them is in customer service. The other one is in IT. So if you have too many people and there are changes that are happening on a frequent basis, let's say every 3 months, 6 months, or a year, people are moving from one department to the other. They're choosing their growth vertically or horizontally in the organization. This can come quite handy to understand. With a slight change, you would be able to make changes to the employee department. Now, why do I want to play with the department and employees? There are a few things that might you will be working with. Let's say you're doing a cost analysis by department. So how many employees, what is their salary, what is their end output? And probably you're also working with who's contributing what to the growth of the organization. Where is most of my expense? So you want to know department wise how many employees and salaries are there. If you're working on appraisal, then probably you would know that, okay, I have a total appraisal value of, let's say, 10% of my company's total profit, and I want to, differentiate where should I give more. So all of these can come handy when you're talking about data and then sorting them or compartmentalizing them into a certain, bracket, or probably forming a set is easier to say. So this way you can then make a business decision of what to do and how to go about it. I hope you liked the video. We really look forward for your support. So please do like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be very happy to continue our work and share the best piece of information for your learning and development when it comes to Excel. Thank you. Have a nice day.